Trading day, trading day. Yeah, it's a new trading day. The date is May 26th, 2026. Um, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, May 26th, 2026. We're gonna go over the one trade I made. Today I lost a little over. No, I lost 1200. Yeah, I lost 1200. But obviously across two accounts, it says 595. They do take a little bit extra out, so I lost like 1200. But yeah, today I lost $595 across two accounts. We're gonna go over the trade I took today, why I took it. You can probably see in the title, it literally says I broke my rules because I broke my rules today, and I just kind of took a dumb trade. I don't know if it's because of this long weekend. I didn't trade Monday, obviously that was a bank holiday. Um, Yeah, I mean, I broke my rules. That's what happens when you break your rules. You lose a trade. I did. It's funny because I almost didn't even want to win this trade. When price started coming down a little bit, I was like, I don't even like it'd be cool to win this, but I don't even want to win this. It's like I gambled. But yeah, coming into the day, what did I see? We obviously had weekly open. Mark this out. This was weekly open and no, it was just weekly open. I was gonna say and a fair value gap, but no, it was just weekly open. Um, I thought that was a pretty good target. Um, t- I thought it was. I thought it was a good thing to target. It clearly wasn't. There's also this 1 hour fair value gap here. I think price tapped into it way before market opened, so I didn't want to mark it out. But yeah, so that was my main target, if I'm being honest. One thing I started realizing, one thing I realized now, and one thing started realizing since yesterday is um, bearish versus bullish concepts, bullish versus bearish concepts. One thing I need to do and start implicating in my trading is versing those against my bias for the day. So for instance, if there are five bullish concepts and two bearish concepts, we're probably going to be bullish for the day. That just makes sense. That's just how trading works. And so I told myself I was actually talking to my mom about trading last night. I was telling her one thing I need to start doing is journaling my bearish and my bullish concepts right at market open or before market opens, so I could, take notes on what bias it's most likely going to be for the day. And I just didn't do that today. If I did that today, I probably wouldn't have made this trade, and I probably wouldn't have lost for the day. It's whatever. But yeah, like I said, I did break my rules. This was kind of a gamble. I don't even know why I took this. But yeah, coming to the day, we had that weekly open marked out. Right away, I also had this 15 minute. I think this is a 15 or it's a 30. I had this 30 minute too that I thought price wanted to target. There was also a 30 minute here, but it was already tapped once, so I didn't think price would come and tap it again, and it did. Right at market open. So that's funny. But yeah, coming to the day, price, you know, did something pretty normal, right? Came all the way down here. I guess it didn't tap this. I thought it did. I guess it didn't. Hold on, let me look at it again. Oh no, this one. Okay, yeah, this one. Coming today, price came, swept liquidity, formed a giant 5 minute fair value gap. So it's like, why would I even go shorts off of this if I see a giant 5 minute fair value gap or inverse? Sorry, it formed a giant inverse fair value gap here. Um, but I didn't note that out as like, oh, this is a valid trade. Like I'm gonna take this. I've done that before, and it did go my way, but it's just like I'm not gonna do that again, bro. I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, coming into the day, we saw obviously liquidity being swept, and made a few fair value gaps. Made this 2 minute. Wanted it to tap back into it, but initially when it formed this, I wanted price to come up and tap this all-time high right here. Right, so that's what I was looking for. I was looking for price. I was looking for a trade into this all-time high. I didn't catch one, obviously. And what happened after that? It formed another 2 minute, or is this a three? It formed another 2 minute here. Um, Inverse it to the downside, and then bounced off this 5 minute. You see, and continued up. So I was thinking, okay, it's probably gonna tap this and continue all the way back down to this 5 minute. but it already tapped the 5 minute. So I don't know why I did that. Like I said, I broke my rules today. This was just a dumb trade. Um, so yeah, I was taking a trade based off of what I always trade off of, a inverse or not inverse, price going to a going to a certain level, which in this form was a 5 minute fair value gap, and not inversing it, but just tapping it because price always is going to be attracted to unfilled gaps, or wanting to tap again. But like I said, I didn't realize that it already tapped into it, so it wouldn't need to tap it again. But yeah, so I entered literally as price tapped this, like or like right above it, I guess. And I didn't have my order to a 1-to-1 because I wasn't interested in risking that much. Um, so I'm glad I didn't because I obviously would have lost a lot more. But yeah, I mean, it came up, made this high, so I was like, okay, I'm probably cooling. But then around like after it broke it and I saw that I was in profit, oh my goodness, I honestly didn't want to win, and I almost was like, bro, like I shouldn't win this. The second I went into this trade, I knew it was a stupid trade. Um, Still took it, don't know why, but yeah, obviously lost. I was in the trade for a while too. I think probably like over 10 minutes, way over 10 minutes. We could count it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was in the street for 16 minutes. It was just chopping around. And when it started chopping around, I kind of knew that I was probably going to lose. There's no way it was just going to, for no reason, just come all the way down here. But it's whatever. That's pretty much it, though. Um, Valid loss. I had no losses last week. Ended the week pretty good. But yeah, valid loss. Not valid loss, actually. But a valid loss because I broke my rules. Like I knew, like when you break your rules, you lose. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh shoot, my thing's finna die. I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. Advice in the comment section below, and peace.